People often say, leave the narcissist right now. And that's great advice. But sometimes you cannot leave immediately, especially if you work for one. Around 18% of senior management are narcissists, according to Harvard Business Review, or if you live with one. If that's you and you cannot leave in the minute, it is very important to understand how they operate. Knowing what drives them and how to manipulate them can help you survive. The most important thing to understand about narcissists is that they are deeply traumatized and extremely addicted to their own personal image, addicted to impression they make on others. Typically in childhood, they experienced rejection, manipulation, devaluation, etc. by their parents, what is typically known as narcissistic trauma, meaning a belief that I am not worthy the way I am. I am not loved the way I am. My place is in trash the way I really am. And I'm stuck in this unbearable shame of myself, in fear of humiliation and rejection. So I cover myself up with my false artificial I, a false artificial moi that covers me from my external pain, shame, and just makes me keep protected and in control. So when you're communicating with a narcissist, you're not engaging with a person himself. You are in fact communicating with his defense mechanisms that protect him from his hell that is always with him. His mental hell is loneliness, shame, rejection, dependence, insignificance, abandonment. And he will do everything to avoid this feeling of hell and pain. So he devalues others, not to be devalued himself. He uses, consumes, discards without any regret, so this is never done to him. He picks the victim, devalues the victim, discards the victim, and moves on to the next one. The shoe is broken, the shoe is replaced. Now, I am skipping on all the common warnings against manipulating a narcissist, but I will just say this. Before doing anything, just make sure you are dealing with a narcissist and not with a psychopath. Narcissist is very dependent on his image. Psychopath is not. Narcissist care a lot about what other people think of him. Psychopath does not. Narcissist wants to be with people. Narcissist is social. Psychopath is antisocial. Narcissist is reactive, impulsive. Psychopath has everything under control and is very, very calm. God forbid you try to manipulate a psychopath. Okay. That being said, here's a user manual on how to manipulate that irreplaceable narcissist of yours. How to keep him happy, well-fed, nourished, and beautiful. So he doesn't bite anyone, doesn't gaslight anyone, doesn't run away, and does his job. This manual will help you win time to save more money, find another job, and build that escape plan. Point number 1. Reflect. If you want a well-fed, beautiful, noble pet lion next to you and not a tyrant, cannibal, or hungry crocodile, then you need to reflect the right image. Your job is to confirm to this human that everything is under his control and supply him with a quality narcissistic resource. This is your job as a function, as a gadget, if you don't want to be replaced in the end. Because as far as narcissist is concerned, there are basically 2 jobs next to him. 1 is food, 2 is courtiers. Job of the food is to be eaten. Job of courtiers is to make the king legit. Considerations to remember. 1. Do not criticize the narcissist. Do not argue with him. Do not evaluate him. Your job is to make the king look and feel legit. That's your job. That's the only reason why you are needed. 2. Do not dare to be indifferent. React with admiration and awe to all of his accomplishments. 3. Never offer your own ideas, perspectives, and help. Never offer an alternative point of view, because that would mean that Maestro doesn't know something in this world. By offering your view, you devalue him, you humiliate him, you bring him down to your level. You would be disrespecting the mastermind. 4. Don't tell him anything about reality. He lives in his safe hallucinations about the world. It's like a protective bubble that shields him away from the pain. And fifth, do not drag him into any sort of relationships that imply responsibilities, boundaries, and limits. It will only annoy him. You are a mirror honored to reflect the light of the sun. So don't say me, mine, ours, we. There is only you and yours. Just treat it like a job. Become a supplier of exceptional narcissistic resource to him, and you will become indispensable. Do you ever feel like you're living someone else's life? Do you catch yourself being stuck in the survival mode when you wake up, go to work, come home and pass out, and you feel like your life is passing by when your true calling is something else, and you still can unlock a better life for yourself, but you just don't know how? In that case, trust me, try reading my book Wishcraft and follow its 5-week life-changing program. It is a blueprint built on spiritual practices, meditations, NLP, and bath rituals designed to tap into your hidden potential. You will see how week by week your life transforms, and by week 5 your dreams will begin to materialize. And you don't have to buy the book up front to experience its magic, because I'm giving 1 chapter away for free for you to enjoy, follow, and see how much your life can change just in a week. The link is below this video. Don't miss out. Here's what's on the menu. 1. Exclusive attention. Treat him like a 5-year-old. Hi, what have you got in here? A robot? Wow. You're going on a holiday? Really? To where? Maldives? Dubai? Oh, Sri Lanka. Wow, how cool. Wow, you convinced them to go with your plan on that meeting? You're an absolute star. I knew it. Listen very carefully and enthusiastically to everything he has to say. Agree with everything and admire him. Number 2, reflect the right image and feed his dreams. To do this, study his false I. What does it consist of? What does he want to look like to others? Good looking? Intelligent? Brave? Rich? Famous? Important? Pick your poison. Find out what it is that he wants to project to the world and reflect it in a super bright and vivid way. To find out what these things really are, listen carefully to what he criticizes in other people. For example, if you hear your boss walking around the office yelling at everybody, "Idiots!" then you know that he wants to be admired for his intelligence. The third dish on the menu is exclusive control and power. Give him an illusion that you are completely in his hands. If it wasn't for you, my mastermind, I don't know where would I be. Fourth item is exclusivity and paranoia. Tell him everybody is jealous of him and wants to betray him. Now, when you become his irreplaceable dealer of narcissistic supply, start gradually introducing limits and boundaries. If he starts violating your boundaries, start being mildly disappointed. If he behaves well, you are my greatest, beautiful, exceptional lion. If he starts being abusive, say, "Oh, I didn't know you could be like this. I don't know anymore." It's like coaching a dog. Well behaved, then he has a treat. Bad behaved, then tiny treat or no treat. This is it, everyone. I hope it helps. Take care of yourself. Until the next video. Bye.